Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a superhero film that is often overlooked, and that is the 2005 Fantastic Four. We're here to shed light on why this movie deserves more credit than it actually gets, and how critically underrated this film is, especially when you compare to something like the 2005 reboot that I like to pretend still doesn't exist. Holy shucks! From the underwhelming characterization of Dr. Doom,
I don't want to understand it!
to what I feel is outstanding standout chemistry from the cast and crew, there's a lot to discuss here, so let's dive right in. Fantastic Four introduces us to the iconic superhero group Reed Richards, played by Ian Griffin, Sue Storm, played by Jessica Alba, Johnny Storm, played by none other than Captain America himself, Chris Evans.
They call me the Human Torch.
And Ben Grimm by Michael Chiklis. These four individuals gain extraordinary powers following a cosmic event. The storyline might not break any new grounds by any means, but it captures the heart of the comic book and strikes a balance between the action and character development. The cast brings a fresh new energy to their roles and is evident in the chemistry that they share. Ian Griffin's Reed Richards embodies the intelligent intellect of the leadership that we expect to know from Reed Richards from the comic book, and Jessica Alba adds a lot more than just eye candy as she brings all new depth to that character.
Susan, let's not fight.
No, let's.
Chris Evans as Johnny Storm is an absolute scene stiller, and Michael Chiklis nails the lovable and rugged Ben Grimm. Their interactions and their chemistry together is what really makes this film as special as it is.
It's clobbering time!
And is an absolute highlight of the film, something that was sorely missing from the abomination that was the 2015 movie.
That was the prototype!
For its time, Fantastic Four visual effects hold up pretty well. It's nothing mind-blowing that we would see by today's standards, but the way that they incorporate their power, the way the visual effects really do a good job to demonstrate the powers of each individual in the core group, I think is at least done very well, and you can look back at it tongue-in-cheek and actually find some enjoyment. While the effects seem dated now, they still contribute to the overall enjoyment of the film. The film strikes a commendable balance between pacing and tone. It keeps the story moving without feeling rushed, and it maintains that tone that aligns with the spirit of the comics. The consistency in tone helps the film stay true to itself and yet offers a more cohesive experience compared to, once again, that god-awful 2015 movie. Oh, the horrors, I tell you, stop! And speaking of the comics, one of my favorite parts of the film is the internal struggle of Ben Grimm. Although he's tough on the outside, inside he struggles with his new transformation into this hideous monster and begins to feel Reed is too busy with his own things and not trying hard enough to help him. He wishes Reed would try to find a way to make him look normal again, and then this begins to cause a rift between the two friends.
Ben, I don't know if this thing will change us back or make us worse. I need you to be patient for a little while longer.
Reed, look at me!
I am looking! That's why I can't make a mistake!
Now we need to address the elephant in the room, and that is Victor Von Doom, played by none other than Julian McMahon. While Doom is a major antagonist in the comics, his betrayal in this film was just a massive letdown in every single way. Fans were expecting a more faithful adaptation, and unfortunately what we got is just not what fans were hoping for. And to be honest with you, it's still the biggest problem that Marvel seems to have when adapting the Victor Von Doom character. The departure of the character from the source material is evident, and it does distract from the overall film's enjoyment. But with that said, at least he doesn't look like a crossover between a crash test dummy and a Garbage Pail Kid. So in conclusion, Fantastic Four might not be a masterpiece by any standard, but it deserves more recognition that it gets. Its outstanding chemistry, engaging characters, dynamics, and overall charm make it an enjoyable superhero flick when compared to, once again, that god-awful 2015 Fantastic film. That movie was just awful. But despite all its flaws, Fantastic Four embraces its strength, and its flaws can be forgiven in the light of its endearing qualities. It's a nostalgic reminder of a different era in the superhero genre, and its genuine heart sets it apart. In the end, I give the 2005 Fantastic Four a B+. Well everyone, that is a wrap of the re-revolution of the 2005 Fantastic Four. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, smash the like and subscribe button, and until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.